Okay, so now let's continue with the 7 Ishma. I'm going to tell you a midrash. I'm going to answer this tomorrow, but I'm going to say it now, okay? Because we don't have time in this school. Here it goes. The midrash says, listen to it, it's very important, that when God offered the Torah to the Jews, he also offered it to all of the non-Jews. Have you ever heard this idea? He went to every single father of the nation, of like the Arabs, it was Ishmael, the Christians, it was Esau, and he said, do you want the Torah, right? So now the Torah criticizes all of these nations. Why? Because when God went and offered them, they asked, what is in it? So God answered them. So now one part we understand. Why did they get criticized? Because you don't ask if it's God giving you the thing. Okay, but that's not a problem I want to deal with now. The Torah says that when God offered the Torah to him, they asked, what's in it? And God chose to tell them the one mitzvah that is very hard for them. So now question, how many mitzvot are in the Torah? 613. This is the one mitzvah you could use in order to offer it to him. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell them like they should have guessed. Yeah? What happened? So most people, when I was young, what did people say? People say like this. Really, God wanted to give the Torah to the Jews, but he didn't want the non-Jews to say they didn't get an offer. So he offered it to the non-Jews in a way that he knew they were going to say no, so that he could just give it to the Jews. This is what most people taught me. And I was like, you know how we call that even in Spanish? Cheating, manipulation. If you're saying that God offered the Torah to the non-Jews, it means he offered it. It means that they would have a chance to get it just like we did. By the way, the Torah says that right before Mashiach comes, there's going to be a lot of converts. Have you checked out that there's so many converts nowadays? You know why? It says that converts are the souls that when their nation got offered the Torah, they wanted it, but because their nation as a whole say no, they weren't able to get it. But being that they really wanted it, God is going to give them an opportunity to get it before Mashiach comes, so that they're able to be part of the Jewish people. You understand? So now my question is, God said to the Arabs, immorality. Who's Sephardi here? All of our Moroccans, okay? You come from countries that there's Arab people. Imagine God comes to you and say, do you want the Torah? And you say, what's in it? And God says, you should have guests. Would you say yes? You ever went to a Sephardi house for Shabbat? Hashem Ya'azor. Moroccans, they cook 40 salads. 40! And if you don't eat them, they make you feel bad about the starving children in Africa. You understand? Which, like, anyways, is not going to help. Now, I am not saying Ashkenazi people don't cook it like this. Do not get offended. But the point is, do Arabs like having guests? They love having guests. Have you ever gone to Bedouins? They're Arabs. They love having guests. Achnasat, they love it. African people, they love having guests. If God would have said to him, what is in the Torah? And he said, you should have guests. Would they say yes? You know what you say in Arabic? Faddale. Welcome. We're so happy to have you. Yes? So why did he offer it in exactly a way that he knew they were going to say no? So now listen to this, and I'm going to take this tomorrow in a much longer way. Even though God knew they were going to say no, listen to this, God did not want them to say no. Because you know what the Torah is for, and this is huge? The Torah is for you to work on your weaknesses. If you don't want to work on your weaknesses, the Torah is not for you. Says God, your weakness is immorality, this is your mitzvah. Because education happens where you don't want to be educated. Because if the purpose of life is to be godly, where do you need more light? Where there's more darkness. This is not how the world sees it. The world sees it as, where do I study? We said this, wherever I'm good at, or whatever I can extract from people money. This is the way it works. It's all about taking. God says it's exactly the opposite. It's all about giving. Even though I know you're going to say no because this is hard for you, I expect you to say, even though it is hard for me, I want to work on myself. You know what the Jewish people said? Huge. Na'aseh v'nishma. God, I don't even need to know what's in it. I'm willing to work on myself completely. This is the attitude you should have. Tell me, what do I need to work on? I know I have certain weaknesses, but I am willing to work on everything. Because if you ever want to be godly, you need to be willing to be educated in every single area of your life. This is why the Torah says, who is the wise person? The one that learns from everyone. This is in Pirkei Avot. Mi hu hachacham halomet mikol adam. The one that learns from everyone. You're joking? If I have that much to learn, I'm wise. Who's wise in this world? The professor. Because no one could teach him anything. When you think you know everything, you're not going to learn anything. You're limiting yourself to your own knowledge, to your own conscience. When you're willing to learn from everyone, that's wise. You'll see everything as an opportunity for growth. You'll see everyone as a teacher. That's called being wise. You understand? And therefore, what did the Jewish people answer? And again, not always do we answer like this, but this is the answer. We should have Just tell me what I need to fix. I'm going to fix it. But tomorrow I'm going to tell you that Hashem did offer the Torah to a Jewish people with their weakness, but I'm going to teach this to you tomorrow. Beautiful. Great. Tomorrow, the sun will come out. Tomorrow. But you have to.
You have an obligation to teach.
You have to what? You have to wait until tomorrow. You people don't know Annie?